Are you ready? Well, watch the birdie then. Click. Oh, click. Oh, well, perhaps not this time. No, it's not a photograph. It's a spider, a little jumping spider, and that's the subject of this little film. Part of my creepy crawly collection. Just keep pushing the bulb and he leaps up in the air. I came across a very early wind-up spider from Tommy Company when they were making marvellous little mini wind-ups, long-running motors. And this one does a very nice action. Across the table, supported by this one here, which is an ordinary spider. This is actually a Stag Beetle, as you can see. And they're going to have a little race together, perhaps, together. And then there's ones like this little beetle, which you can pull back like this, and he'll swoop across the table. Wow, and catch up with us. Woo! And incidentally, this is the only size of creepy crawly that I can get into my little catcher, my spider catcher. Pair of scissors, clip, clip. When you find there's something you don't want to pick up with your hand, you put it over there like that, and you squeeze the pieces together, and with a bit of luck, he goes inside, and then you can take him and dump him in the garden safely, so you're not harming him either. So a nice idea, one of many spider catchers that I've come across. I quite like animation, as we have with the wind-ups, and this is a simple folk toy which I picked up in America about 20 years ago. It looks like a bow with an arrow, but this is actually a piece of stiff wire made with a lot of wiggles in it. And with a little spider on it, it does the most lovely action. This is just superb bit of simple craft stuff, because that action of the spider moving up and down is so realistic. It's got little rubber legs and a heavy body made of something plaster, I think it is, or alabaster or something. And it just works superbly, I think. Lovely folk toy. And it packs up at the end so easily. In order to pack it up, you simply take the end of the bow off and it's flat packed. Very neat. That one only goes down, but here's one that goes up, which is very interesting. Made in Taiwan. And there's a spider here, which we're going to make go up, not down, but go up the green pipe. Well, Impsy did this, didn't he? So let's have a go. Turn it upside down. Impsy spider. Climbs the water spout. There it goes. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun, dried up all the rain. Impsy spider climbed the spout again. How the heck did you do that? Very clever idea. Something going on there, because this is hardly attached even. I'll leave you to work it out. Here's a creepy crawler in a bar of soap. One of those sort of semi-translucent soaps. And it looks like a rather large hornet to me, but I'll illuminate it to make it clearer. This is a very nasty looking thing. I suppose I could just about dare to use this soap, but I wouldn't get anywhere near finishing it off. The last bit I just throw away, I think, with the creepy crawling inside. But it is magnificently preserved in that, almost as if it's in amber. Superb. Creepy crawlers in bars of soap. That's a thought now. Here's a very large one, which is made of that wonderful stuff called clicks. I came across Tom many years ago who invented it. Little pieces which move like this and move sideways, and you can make some lovely constructional toys. But to make it in the form of spider legs, 8 of them, I think it's absolutely brilliant. You can get the pose and get that down like that, and the bulb, the bottom of the bulb looks good. He looks good upside down as well, both ways. He's a real delight as a spider. I think that's superb. Very, very nice use of clicks to make it pose in different directions. Yeah. My first love is still these lovely air bulb spiders. I'll just show you a little feature of this, which is nice. It jumps up there, but the mechanism is extremely crude and very simple. All it is a piece of rubber on a bulb, and when you squeeze it with the air, that's what happens. The rubber seems to be very long-lasting, so ones I've had for the first one I showed was about 40 years old at least, and it's still working. The rubber hasn't perished, and it works so well. Jump, 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 jump. That is just superb. Here's a strange one I picked up in Spain about 20 years ago. It's, I suppose it's supposed to be a puppet, actually. I thought it was because it was made of soft rubber and some of these things turn inside out, but this one won't. It'll tear like that. So I think you put it on your fingers like that, and then hello Boris, or hello Caractacus, or what do you call your spiders? This one you wiggle about like that to make it look as though it's alive and well. And he's a big green spider, and I'm going to call him Caractacus, I think. There's a nice bit of decoration which I came across, which is a spider's web made out of very light plastic, with little rubber suckers here to put on the windows. This is for Halloween parties. And the idea is you decorate your house with all the windows covered with these little decorative spider webs like that. And when they're on the walls, they look rather like this up here. Look at that, very elegant. a little black spider in the middle, but I suppose you could decorate it with a few other ones you found. And you're ready for your party, along with all the other paraphernalia for Halloween time. Yes. I think the most spectacular spider I've ever come across was one from the Far East, which is battery operated and acoustically switched. And that's this marvellous monster up here. And the idea is you make a noise, and I'll clap my hands. Woo! What a piece. Wow, he's done it. What's nice about that, of course, is it's exactly what spiders do. When they're frightened, they drop out quickly, but hang on to a web and drop out of danger and then go back up again if it looks safe again. So that's a lovely reenactment of what happens in nature. So to encourage you to be arachnophiles, not arachnophobes, here's something you can make yourselves and put in your bath. It's a spider ladder. I made this just the other day when I couldn't find my original one. Just braided nylon string and little toothpicks in the middle. The last thing you do in the morning when you get out of the bathroom to go to work is you drape this over the taps and hang it down like that. So when your friendly household spider drops into the bath, it's like an open prison, they can't get out again. All you have to do is climb up the rungs and scuttle off. What a nice friendly thing to do for. It would actually work for arachnophobes as well, because it means you never find a spider in the bath. They'll always manage to escape. So let's think about starting a society for protection of spiders, perhaps. I'll probably join, but will you? I think a few people wouldn't. Huh.